Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Well, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us here at EA Sports to all of you on this Christmas day. We so appreciate you joining us with Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scotts, and Brock, it is always a unique moment finding yourself playing on Christmas, right? It's the holiday atmosphere all throughout the stadium. We're seeing Santa hats, we're seeing those Christmas-like necklaces, but it's also a really important end-of-the-season game in regards to both playoff and draft position.
Yeah, Kate, that's really well said. In last century, I got to play in an Aloha.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
That's another Cowboys.
Give to Williams from the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. He's running with it. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. Screen here for Williams. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the gun is Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led by the second overall pick a decade ago out of the University of Oregon, Marcus Mariota.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of a season, and the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. Dak off the play fake. Prescott is hit and he lost the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's Pickens on the slant. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Third and long, Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he's down to almost... Nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
A gain of 21 yards.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play action now for Prescott. Pass is caught at the 9. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull out in front further, 13-zip. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Shoots away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They're going to run again here with Krosky-Merritt. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They pick up 14 yards on that one. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mariota to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
82, Ben Simmons. It's a pickup of 6.
Mariota.
And 4. At the 47-yard.
Step up, and there he goes. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Back to throw, Mariota. Gets him on the end route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Mariota. To his wide out, it's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going for it himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's a design boot. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Mariota. In trouble now and the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th
You're going to try to
down.
throw for it. Hits him on the out route. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Cowboys out in front. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Here's Mariota now. Finds the in route complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from.
A 45-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Over to the right side is caught by Ferguson. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Cowboys.
Prescott now off the play fake. Dump off to his fullback. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Prescott to throw. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
yard gain on the play.
Dak off the play fake. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find the home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Dak throwing again. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
To Javonte Williams. A 3-yard gain on the play.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Taken in over the middle by Pickens. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Cowboys 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboy 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Dallas.
Another run for Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Commanders 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Mariota has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, play action. That'll be complete to Burks. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Working now from the gun.
38-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Washington first down.
Sticking to the air here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. We've set it downs from 37. Frosky Merritt on his own read. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Running once again with Frosky Merritt. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Throwing is Mariota. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Mariota to throw. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Moody knocks it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Turpin with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. First and 10, Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10.
From the gun is Prescott. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Brings up third and 13.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Back to throw, Mariota. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kicked off by Malik Cooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Samuel now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Out comes the offense from Washington to begin the 3rd quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones set the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Krosky-Merritt off the option. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got it. He's going to lose yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Right side, cut by Sinnott. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good.
Run it out of the pistol. Krosky-Merritt can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mariota. Completed over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Mariota. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and very short, looking to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard
They're going to throw out of the gun. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Here's Mariota now. Into the hands of his running back, Koski Merritt. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And a Washington.
Koski Merritt on first down. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And they forced a 4th down.
Mooney knocks it through, and that lowers the deficit to 15.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
It's now 3rd down and 9.
Air it out on 3rd. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the longtime vet Brian Engeron now. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They go play action on 1st down. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Mariota. Dialing up a receiver screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They go with Williams on the counter. Crosses midfield, still going. Reaches the 30. And he has it all the way down to the 8. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
It's a gain of 53 yards.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Prescott here from the gun. Come near the goal line. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 3-possession game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw, Mariota. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now on third down. Brought in by Burks. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it with Krosky Merritt. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Draw play, this is Williams. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Offense to line. This is second and 4. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Prescott takes off with it, and he gives himself up after a short gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Now second and 6 at the Commanders' 25-yard line.
Prescott now off the play fake. Going for his back, but it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up third down.
Incomplete.
To the air on third and long. Finds the in route complete. He's got the first down grab and still going. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long. Third and long for him here. He finds Brown right side. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field and keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Williams now on first and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Play action, Prescott. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They come to the line here. This is third and 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
Throw here, third down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Dak throwing again. Hits his running back. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a gain of 6. And the
Now it's Prescott again. Has it in close. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
the 5-yard line. A gain of 5.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Aubrey puts it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. Merrick gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Throwing now off the play action. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw, third and long. Dump off caught by his back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First down now, ball at the 33. Pickens motioning left. Straight ahead with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. And That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
For a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
To Jake Ferguson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover.
15-yard line.
Cowboys coasting to the finish line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Give to Williams from the gun. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing a 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Aubrey puts it through, and the lead continues to grow and grow.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Give it to Krosky Merritt. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
He's taken down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort. Although defensive front who contained a play, it typically goes for a whole lot more.
9 yards.
One final shot here. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners, as with that, we sign off from D.C.